Blather, 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 blather.
Ugh. Man. We had to dig deep for that one.
Blather, blather,
We
blather,
dug
blather.
deep, and we made it. We made it on the other side.
I was going to talk to you about something.
What?
Oh, I remember.
What was it?
I came up with a theory while we were setting up for the pod today.
Okay.
Have you ever left a Google review?
Not that I can think of.
Me either. I may have done it for like my friend who said, "Hey, can you leave me a 5-star review?"
And I never did this before, no.
And so this week I received my first 4-star review that wasn't a 5-star. And now it's for like my shop. So it's not just me, it's for my shop. I changed the Google listing from just me to the shop listing. And it was some little fucking little 17-year-old motherfucker. Okay?
Oh, you can't say that. He's not of age yet.
Some 17-year-old dirty little dingle.
Oh, much better.
And I think he's been like, I think his goal is like anywhere he goes, that's what he does. Because I don't even remember this kid like getting a haircut. I think he was here with someone while they got a haircut and then left a review.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that happened. And I was like, thinking about that, I'm not really mad about the 4-star because now I have a 4.9. Oh boy. Oh, the worst thing that could ever happen to a guy. But I was thinking about this, and it's kind of like, dude, anybody who leaves something besides a 5-star or a 1-star, anybody who leaves a 2, 3, or 4-star review is a fucking piece of shit.
How to manipulate anyone.
Why do you say that?
Okay, you go somewhere and you don't like it. So you're going to... So if you don't like it, to leave a review, you have to dislike it so much that you're like, I need to tell everyone that it was that horrible. Please don't go there.
Yeah.
If you just don't like it, some people do like it. So there's no sense in leaving a review because it's like, it's not going to really affect anything other than the people's rating, right? It's only going to affect the people's rating. So you're a piece of shit.
Do you think it might have been a little kid? The only control he has in his entire life is just this little phone.
Little piece of shit.
And he's like, oh, fuck, I don't have control over anything right now. This business owner, Poppy, who just opened this business, I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna give an honest review here.
You know, he saw that I had 5 stars.
He goes, they only have Coke and Diet Coke here. They don't have any Mountain Dew in the fridge. He's getting a 4-star review.
Yeah. Well, you know, he went to my Google page and then saw, oh, he has all 5 stars. I'm gonna put a 4.
How are we gonna get revenge on this little kid?
If he comes in for a second haircut, I'm going to go, hey, man, is that worth 5 stars? And I'm going to do it every time until he never comes back. That's what I'll do.
That's not really revenge. That's just
No, I'm just going to awkward him the hell out.
Okay.
I'm not going to do anything to him.
That's a passive revenge.
Yeah.
What's an aggressive revenge we could do? You want to kick the shit out of this little fucker?
We're going to wait till he turns of age and then kill him. No, just kidding.
Oh, or is he kidding? I don't know.
Pop a little pussy, shut your mouth, don't sass me.
I like how I thought it was legal for him to turn of age and then kill him.
Yeah, once they're 18, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Kind of, in a way, but not really at all.
Here's what I say we do. I say that when he comes in, instead of charging him whatever you charge for, what do you charge for haircuts right now?
35.
Okay. When he comes in, charge him 65.
Yeah.
Say, was that worth it? You're priced at $65 for the rest of your life, you little fucker.
Yeah. And what are you going to do? Change your rating?
Yeah.
You're going to go through and change it. You can't do that.
Yeah, it's like you get one and done, buddy. So
I think we're straying away from my point here. What I'm saying is, I don't care. I literally don't care about the rating. I think it's hilarious that someone...
You don't care, but I care.
Well, I think it's hilarious that someone would do something, but because okay, you either do a 5-star because you liked it, or you do a 1-star because you hated it so bad that you're like, dude, those people are dickheads and they should not be in business at all. If you do a 2, 3, or 4, you're the dickhead.
Yep.
Like if you do a 2, 3, or you either like it or you don't. Don't do the middle. This is not like those exercises at school was like, I like, slightly, unlike, dislike, strongly dislike. That's not what this is. That's not how the world works.
Do you think that Google reviews should, instead of having stars on a number scale, do you think it should be a thumbs up and a thumbs down?
I think, yeah, absolutely.
I think so too. And then it should maybe show the numbers of thumbs ups and thumbs down.
Yeah.
Kind of turn it into an Instagram thing where you're racing to get the most thumbs up.
Yeah, I mean, I think that the whole stars thing, and then you see these people. I heard today someone was like, well, maybe he's always doing that because he wants to be like the local guide on Google.
Yeah.
1, he was. 2, who gives a shit? That's their thing. They want to go through Google and be the local guide of an area.
Well, the thing is,
he also gave Wendy's a 4-star. So I'm
the thing
pissed.
is, when you do that enough, Google will pay you to do that. It's not a lot. You'll get a certain cent. Like you'll get cents. So maybe this little kid's found a way to try to make some money, and that's just like his thing. Is just like giving people 4-star reviews. You're cutting into his fucking cheddar, dude. Man, I really never thought you'd be the kind of guy to stop a kid from getting his bag, you know? Sounds like you are,
I absolutely am. Yeah, 100%.
Kid's just trying to get in his bag.
Literally any kid, I don't want him to have any money.
Okay. What's the age where you want them to start having money?
When they start having 5-star reviews.
Good answer.
Yeah, whenever they stop trying to just ruin someone's perfect review.
Yeah.
That's what I want. But I did think of something funny.
Okay. Hey,
this
all this
4-star review,
seriousness,
this 4-star review, something came out positive.
What?
The 1-star that I was missing was that every single time I'm going to ask someone, be like, hey, if you leave a review, I want you to just do one thing for me. And they go, oh, what's that? I go, I need you to mention, 1, it has to be a 5-star if you're going to say anything. And 2, when you mention all the things that you like, at the end, you have to mention how much you love when Dogman walks by.
Solid.
And so all of the reviews that people are reading is like, who is this Dogman? Who is Dogman? Which people that listen to us go, understand that Dogman is the guy that walks by with his dog and waves at me every single day.
Question. Do you think
What?
with this kid leaving you a 4-star review, is that something you're going to start mentioning to people? And is that, as a business owner, something that you would like more of? Would you like more 5-star reviews? Is that something you're going to be more conscious of? Is that something you're actively going to like?
I wasn't conscious of it until a guy gave me a 4-star.
Yeah. So now is it on your business plan to try to get people to leave you more 5-star reviews is what I'm asking.
Now that my review status is 4.9 instead of 5.0, it wasn't a thing because I had the highest rating in Morgantown. Now I don't.
If only you had a podcast that you could mention to people to give you a 5-star review for Everman's Barbershop on Google, then you could announce it on the podcast. If you only had a fucking podcast.
We just need to create a platform.
How to manipulate anyone.
We need to create a platform.
What would the platform be named?
Today's review.
Today's preview.
Today's preview.
Today's
View.
Today's view.
The view.
The view. Today's view. Give Poppy 5
The
stars.
Today Show.
Perfect. Boing.
You've been waiting to do that with that thing the whole time. With the daggone bread dick. Looks like bread.
It does look like bread.
Yeah, what I'm saying is that anyone who goes out of their way to leave a review should either have nice things to say or not nice things to say. Not in the middle. Because if you're in the middle, that means you're a fucking lame.
You're the problem.
Yeah.
You're the dick.
Yeah. And you shouldn't listen to any 3, 4, or 2-star reviews. Are you peeing? No, I'm getting a drink. Oh, okay. Can I have a drink? Yeah. What would you like? Big wave, hands light. Big wave? Big wave? Yeah. This is what we do whenever we're like really thirsty is we get each other drinks. Normally Jake gets the drinks because he's always thirsty, but it is really nice. And also check out these really cool, the Everyman's Barbershop Mountaineer colored koozies. They're really cool.
Now, if I had an opportunity to give these koozies a star rating, it would be 5. What? They say Everyman's Barbershop on them. Do you want a 5-star review or do you not want a 5-star review?
The only reason I wouldn't give these a 5-star review, and I would be the total dick about this.
Hit me with it.
This is the one time I'd be a dick, is because, oh, this side's really great. What the fuck is this?
What,
Come on, Vistaprint.
You don't like the color white?
No, I ordered blue specifically, and all they did was this, and then they stamped it like a certain color. It's like, come on, man. I mean, I'm not going to leave an actual review, but a verbal review, it's like you're getting like a 60% from me.
Yeah.
Just fill the rest of the color in.
So is that a 4-star review?
It
or a
wasn't even
3-star
an
review?
option for me to do two-sided.
Star rating.
Like verbally, I'm not going to actually do it. I'm not going to do the actual dick
Right.
thing and like actually do it.
Yeah, but verbally on the podcast.
Verbally, I think anybody could have done this. So I'll give it a 4.
Nice. Still passing. Still passing.
Hi, I'm
Now the decal,
17 years old.
the decal that you got me that says Everyman's Barbershop on.
0.
You don't like those?
Nope.
Did you put it on your car at all? Did you try?
I tried and it looked like straight garbage.
Did you put it on the plastic or did you put it on the on the
it's for the glass. That's what
Sorry,
it's
did you put it on
for.
the glass
It's
or-
literally called window decal.
That's crazy because I put mine on the paint and you can't see the big like square of nothingness
I
around
really
the decal.
hope that doesn't pull your paint off.
It's a truck, man. If it pulls the paint off, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's a truck.
Tacoma.
It's tough.
Tacoma built for tough.
It's not a Volkswagen. It's not a luxury vehicle.
It don't got no pussy paint.
It's for hauling pine trees around Christmas time for the whole family.
Putting out wildfires.
I'm sorry, no comprende.
It's for doing man shit, hauling paint.
And buying electrical wires.
Buying copper.
And taking it to the junkyard, getting as much as you can for it since you stripped that house naked.
Damn. Well, damn.
Stripped that. Hey, I stripped that house copper full naked.
What's some other things that we could rate on a 5-star scale? I want to rate something.
People's hands. No, go ahead. What?
I don't know. Give me something I can rate on a 5-star rating system. I would love to do that.
Feet.
Well, I mean, okay, whose feet? My feet or your feet?
People's feet.
Well, I'm saying, yeah, I know, but like in the moment, there's not a specific set of feet in front of me that I can look at. Your feet?
Yeah.
You want me to scale your feet on a scale
Yeah.
1 to 10?
I want you to look at both of them though.
All right. Okay.
Hold on. I gotta
Take the socks off.
This
I
one.
got to really look at these things.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. Me and my client today, we talked. You never know. You never know if somebody around you is a foot person. You never know if they are or not. You could shake hands with a foot person, and they might be into feet, and they might not be into feet. You never know if somebody has a foot fetish. If I'm judging your feet right now, I'm going to give you I'm going to break it down here. On a scale of 1 to 5, your feet are, if I'm thinking athletically, your feet are a solid 5 or 4, 4.5.
Athletically? Oh, thank you.
If I'm thinking, okay, sexually, these feet are busted. 1.5 or a 2.
Yeah, these are definitely made more for like activity.
Like you could climb up a tree with those things because I'm sure they could grab into the bark, or you could play soccer probably pretty well with them, which you do. But trying to jerk off a guy with those feet, giving a guy a foot job, that's going to be a horrible situation.
I've walked straight up a tree with these.
Yeah, I believe that, which is exactly why I would never want a foot job from you.
Did you say that you don't like them, 1, because they're veiny, and 2, because they have hair splinters in the top of them?
No.
Do you see all the hair splinters?
Dude, sexually, not minding the veins, it's the toes that ick me the fuck out. They look like raptor claws.
They could grip a dick.
Yeah, and rip it off. That's not sexy.
Yeah.
All right, guy. You got to score my feet. All righty, buddy. Take a gander at those. Take a gander at
bottoms are
those
good.
bad guys. Boom. Look at them things.
I feel like I feel like someone just visiting me from the Shire.
I'm swimming. I'm swimming away.
I feel like someone's visiting me from the fucking Shire, Lord of the Rings feet.
What do you think of them things? Give them a good rating.
Honestly, because you had different socks on, you don't have the lines in them, so that's good. Not too veiny. I think.
What about now? What do you think of that motion, huh? Yeah, boy. Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I'll tell you. What I'm thinking is, they're kind of like
Flexing.
you got.
Flex.
You got like bare feet.
Yeah.
No. Like bare feet.
Yeah, I know.
No. Like those are like bare feet. Like dudes that like hairy feet.
Yeah.
Like bears.
Like a bear.
Not like a bear. Like a
sexual guy bear.
like a gay bear.
You
got gay bare feet.
I have gay bear feet, and I can't help it.
Like honestly, those would stroke a dick good,
Yeah, I know.
but like it'd be rough.
No, it wouldn't.
It would be
wouldn't.
it would be nice,
Yeah.
but it wouldn't be too rough. It would just be rough enough as like, are you putting your feet on, like your socks on the wrong feet? And you got like don't you hate that? You take your socks off and then you put your socks back on and you're on the wrong feet and the big toe part is like over the pinky. Oh my God, dude.
Fuck it.
I hate that.
I don't care. I'm just gonna shove them back.
Pool
in these
parties,
shoes.
pool party socks hate me, bro.
Are you gonna rate my feet or not?
I'm gonna give them honestly, like if I'm gonna judge them for what they are and not what I wish they were, I'll give them a 4.8 for sure.
On what?
4-star review.
The athletic scale or the
They
sexual
don't look
scale?
no sexual. I would give them a 5.
Sexual 5.
Yeah, sexual 5. Athletic.
Hear that, feet people?
Athletic. I'd give them. To be honest, I'd give them a 3. Not because I dislike, and it's
I get it.
and it, I don't.
You don't have to. You didn't have to explain yourself. I get it.
Man, I feel like a dick though.
They're like
No, you know
they're
what?
just they're not as rigid
Hey.
as yours.
5.5.
Oh, you're lying now.
No, I'm not.
You know I can't. I can't.
Why are you putting your shoes back on?
Because I don't want to be in your business with my bare feet out.
Oh, yeah. I guess, yeah, you'll get hair splinters in your feet if there are any on the floor.
Yeah, I'm never a barefoot person to begin with. I don't like bare
Says
feet.
Mr. Taekwondo and Jiu-Jitsu.
I don't mind it in an athletic situation, but like lounged around the house, even if I'm just laying on my couch, I like to wear socks. I go to bed with bare feet, But I don't like walking around with bare feet because I don't like when I'm walking on my hardwood floors and it's like,
Naturally, I have cold soles.
yeah.
The bottoms of my feet get cold easy.
I've heard from a lot of people you have a cold sole.
Yeah, and it's affecting me emotionally and psychologically.
Yeah.
Actually, are you a cold foot person? Do you get your feet get cold?
Yeah.
Do you find that you get cold feet and kind of back out of situations that make you uncomfortable? Or
No, definitely not that.
no, I'm talking about the feet though. Like if something is uncomfortable for your feet, do you feel like you back out? Like if you walked over hot coals, would you have cold feet over that? Yeah.
Do you think you could ever walk over hot coals?
Yeah, for sure.
I heard there's a trick to it.
I can do anything through God who strengthens me.
Walking through hot coals, I heard the trick is, first off, the coals have to be like untouched.
What do you mean untouched?
Like you know when you have a piece of charcoal and it burns for a while and
Yeah.
it has the layer of ash over top?
Yeah.
So it's still going to be extremely hot, but you have to walk.
White coals, like the white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you can't wiggle once your foot hits the ground. You just got to keep it still. It's still going to burn you, but at least there's a layer of ash.
Oh, you're talking about just standing on them? I'm talking about
Walking.
walking across them.
Yeah. Well, I could just run across them. That's all I would do.
I just float.
Shit.
Pop a little pussy, shut your mouth, don't sass me.
You want to hear something really funny? Is a friend of ours, didn't understand how, like, you know, like the floating plant thing that you have, it like the floating little plant thing you have.
Yeah.
He so a friend of ours bought one, and he told me, he's like, man, like,
Future shit only.
yeah, he's like, dude, like this floating plant, I bought one, and I'm still trying to figure out how it works.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh yeah. He's like, yeah, it's incredible how this thing can float above this platform and spin, and like there's nothing in between it at all. It just floats there. I was like, yeah, man, it's crazy, magnets. And he goes, yeah, I understand what magnets are, but like it's just like floating. I'm like, no, like magnets.
Or what makes it float.
Yeah. And he goes, yeah, I understand that's what keeps it down. Because, like, if it wasn't a magnet, it would just float away. But, like, it's what keeps it down there. But, like, how is it not just floating away if it has this floating power? How is it not floating away?
What? Who is that? What a silly goose.
Same guy who gave me a carabiner with a light. So,
Oh, he got one. Oh, he did send me a video. He
like,
sends me so
I
many
just don't
things.
understand how it works.
That's so funny. Speaking of that floating lamp in my tattoo booth, are you ready to stare at that thing for a while?
No, I'm just gonna stare straight down at the floor. The dusty, dirty old floor you got.
Honestly, dude, getting your back tattooed, the outline will be the worst. Everything else I'll be able to numb you for. As much as I can, at least.
I just want it up into everywhere. Cover as much as you can of my backside. Bung, huh?
Down
And all, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to talk about it a little bit more about what you're getting.
Just dude, here's the thing. Just black out my tailbone.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be
Blackout.
that? Can you imagine how horrible that would actually feel? Like just blasting somebody's tailbone.
You might have to. I mean, you might have to go there.
Sheesh.
Yeah, dude. Sheesh indeed.
I mean, for real, that would. There's a lot of things that would hurt. I think blasting your tailbone is one of those things.
Yeah.
I mean, remember when you didn't have a butt and you like fell down and you hit your tailbone? You're like, oh,
Oh, ouchie, my tailbone.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I remember that like it's yesterday.
Or do you remember like when you'd be like riding or riding a bike or riding a skateboard or rollerblading or something, and then you'd fall and your butt cheeks would spread apart and it feel like your butt cheeks ripped apart. Remember that?
Yeah.
Are you lying?
No, I remember it. I remember it. I really remember that.
You moved your eyes in a way that you
No.
feel like it. You've never like fell in a way that like your butt cheeks felt like they got spread apart hard and
Yeah.
it hurt really bad.
Yeah, like you fell on one. You're like rollerblading really hard sideways, and then you fall, and your right cheek hits the ground first, but you're falling left, so it sticks to the ground.
Yeah.
And your left cheek lands like
A little
6
after.
inches further, and it just spreads your freaking cheeks apart, and you feel like the earth just like kisses you right on the butthole and the tailbone. Yeah, dude, it fucking hurts. What's so funny? I'm being dead honest.
When Mother Earth kisses your asshole,
dude,
when you're roller skating.
everything's a joke to you. Dude, I'm dead serious. I know the feeling you're talking about when your ass cheeks are feeling like they're getting ripped apart by the earth.
Yeah, and you're like, I gotta check for blood.
And I'm like, Mom, call the road.
Call the butt police.
Mom,
My asshole needs arrested for kissing Mother Earth.
call the transportation. Call the road service
How to
workers
manipulate anyone.
because I just fell on my ass and the asphalt gave me a freaking French kiss up the butt.
Dude, I got a reverse wedgie.
What's that?
It's just when like your butthole spreads apart instead of like getting real tight because of a wedgie. Like a wedgie brings you up and it's just freaking grinding your asshole and your butt goes because you don't want it to happen. And then the other way is like your butthole gets loose and then spreads apart.
Interesting. All right, now that we've talked about buttholes,
I don't see anything wrong with that.
Nothing- there's
Last
nothing-
time I talked about this, I was talking about it with a lesbian, and she roller skated, and she fell, and she hit her freaking asshole off the ground, and she thought she was bleeding out her butthole.
there's nothing wrong.
And she
with
told me
buttholes.
that.
Nothing wrong with buttholes. I just want to say, hey, we're gonna go ahead and put the freestyle segment right here, and then we'll move on to the next thing past buttholes. So here is the freestyle segment. Kaboom.
It's time for the part of the show where we do some improvisational freestyle rapping. We're going to do some improvisational freestyle rapping now. What's our word, Poppy?
And I ain't never did this before, no.
Well, do we want to do the word like I was about to say, and now I am saying it for the first time? Do we want to use the word that is here right now, or do we want to click it? You choose.
Should we use the word that's there right now? That's on the default browser?
Just choose, dude.
I don't click another one.
Perfect.
What is it?
Funeral.
Nice.
It was going to be angle.
Yeah. Glad I decided to
Yeah.
click it.
Yeah. We could have done anything, but I think funeral will be more fun.
Yeah.
Do we want to choose a second one, or do we want to just go with the one?
I like just the one.
Okay.
Leaves it more open.
The smell.
End of rap.
The smell.
I think we should use that right there.
The smell.
Done.
What's the story? What's the story with the rap?
Dude, the funeral, and then you go, the smell, and then it's over. Killer. I don't think you realize how funny that really is.
man.
Hey, okay, we're going to do a rap about funerals. Down, 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 down. The smell.
Oh. Let's give it one more go, and then we'll just pick what we got.
That might be it, though, dude.
The smell.
That might have been it by accident. That might have been it by accident, dude.
Yo, sitting here, man, wishing I could disappear. Looking up at the front of the room, and sadness is all that consumes me to my core. Man, I wish that whore, she wouldn't have died, and now I'm sore, all inside. I wish I could glide away and fly into the motherfucking clouds. Instead, I'm looking up at her now. I wish she wouldn't have choked on that sandwich. Turkey bacon, damn it. It choked her, she didn't even chew. She choked on the bread, what do you do when you get those Italian herbs and cheeses from Subway? You know it's not even greasy. But she couldn't finish chewing. She got too excited and swallowed, then fluently passed away. Oh shit, I think I just farted. That's the gas away.
That's the gas away. The smell.
It's the gas away.
Yo, she's choking on ham, but now she's choking on the devil dick. Yeah. I guess I'm feeling kinda devilish. I got deviled eggs in my hands. Yeah. And I do a little dance. I got eggs at the funeral, man. I got lots of eggs. Why does dude always bring eggs to the funeral? They're not even fucking deviled. They're motherfucking hard-boiled. He doesn't know the fucking difference. This is bullshit. I bought deviled eggs from that dude last time I went to a funeral, and then they weren't even deviled. They're hard-boiled.
And that's
It
not
gets me so fucking mad. You can tell by the smell. You can tell by the smell of the eggs they're not what he says they are. Yeah, you can see that dude pull up in his car. Pull up in his car. Pull up in his car.
His car
Smell.
smells bad. Deviled eggs makes me sad. This
smell.
shouldn't be deviled in this place. This should be heavenly, and they are a disgrace.
Smell.
After she died from choking on a sandwich, open her mouth wide open. They shouldn't even have food here. What if somebody else disappears from choking on the food? That would be something that is a no-no. That is something I don't like, unless they bring noodles. That's something I like. Thinking about that at the funeral, I would eat some noodles right now. Hey mom, after the funeral of burying this lady, can we get some noodles, please? Mom, I know you're sad right now at the funeral, but can we get some noodles, please? Mom.
Sorry, son, I was praying, and that bullet was spraying out my fucking mouth. And I say, hey, do you want to go get some of your noodles now? Yeah, I say, yeah, I'll go get you some noodles, little boy, from the Asian restaurant that gives you all the joy. And then you can get a couple chopsticks, you think they are toys. And then we'll forget about who just died. I'm your mother, and I'm the one that supplies the joy from you. Why did we take you to the funeral? But that's okay. The babysitter said that she's now gay. That's alright. That's okay. I don't know why she said that. It doesn't really affect anything about how you can still be the babysitter for my son right now, and now I have to get him some noodles.
That was it.
I know a girl that she jumped over a hurdle and she cut open the part between her vagina and her butthole with the hurdle.
Mm-hmm. I heard about this when we were in high school. I didn't know it was her taint that she ripped. I thought it was her actual vagina.
Kind of, yeah, in a way.
Like she spread her legs doing the hurdle so hard and fast that her body couldn't adapt quick enough, and it lickety split her up the middle.
Can you imagine? Like, that's like a cartoon is where like a girl's like, rah, rah, shish kumbah. And then she jumps and her legs spread apart and like her legs just keep going and splits her all the way apart.
That's what I thought happened.
Yeah, no, that didn't happen.
Which is actually impressive if she did do that, because she's so explosive, her skin can't even keep up with her.
what is the muscle on the outside of your hip? Because whatever that is what's strong.
Yeah. Man,
That was my best impersonation of what it would sound like.
imagine if she was a guy, her nutsack would be ripped open and it would look like she's laying 2 eggs. Bloop, bloop. Her eggs being the testicles,
Blah, 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 blah,
you know?
blah, blah, chicken eggs. Blah. My brother said he knew a guy that he may have been lying to me this whole time, but he told me that he knew a guy that hid his balls one time and his testicle fell into his laundry and he couldn't find it for a little while. He was trying to search through his laundry basket for his testicle.
I believe that.
Can you imagine losing a testicle?
In your laundry?
Can you imagine losing anything besides your phone or keys that's important to you?
Honestly, no.
Or your wallet, I guess.
No.
My wallet's connected to my phone, so I don't have to worry about that anymore.
Yeah.
If I lose one, I lose both.
Dude, my stepdad told me a story when I was a child.
Yeah, my feet are kind of ugly.
Yeah. You don't gotta keep kicking yourself while you're down. Your feet are busted looking, dude.
Go ahead.
My stepdad told me the story once where a guy he worked with accidentally zipped his wiener up in his zipper.
Yeah.
And this is my 5-year-old memory saying what I remember him saying. He says there was another guy that they worked with who was standing on top of him trying to pull the zipper down to get his wiener unstuck from the zipper.
Damn, dude.
So my 5-year-old memory is thinking of a guy in jeans standing up with his wiener zipped up in his zipper, and there's another guy standing rock climber style, feet on the hips, standing on the guy with the zipper, with the wiener stuck in the zipper, standing. The other guy standing on top of him with his feet in the hips, reaching down and yanking the zipper, trying to get it down. That's what I'm picturing in my head. Something tells me it didn't go down like that.
How to manipulate anyone.
Now, when he said the penis got stuck in the zipper, is that in a way of the entire shaft was totally mangled by the zipper and the head is completely out? Or was it just a little dick skin? Because I can only imagine it's just a little dick skin. There's no way you zip a whole dick through. You know?
It would be pretty crazy if you zipped a whole dick through.
But that's how you said it. Is he zipped his dick in his dick in his zipper.
That's how it was told to me.
Yeah, and it's okay, well that's impossible. So
it had to been,
okay, wait.
Had to have been a lot of dick skin.
Where's this guy's underwear?
I don't know, man. Probably non-existent. Some people don't wear underwear.
Yeah. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I have heard of certain people that I know that are girls that don't wear underwear. And personally, that grosses me out. I think that's weird. And I would be hurt if someone that I dated didn't wear underwear. I would be hurt emotionally because sometimes I like to throw on their underwear and joke with them and go, ha ha ha, I'm a girl, look at my little butthole.
And if you didn't get
look at me, I'm a stupid girl in stupid little underpants the size of a napkin. Okay.
And if you didn't get to do that, I would be really upset for you. Because that's classic comedy.
It's like my one underwear bit.
Yeah. This is those underwear size of a napkin. I mean, that's funny, dude. Every single time it's funny.
Oh no. What? It's oh, I'm crying.
I gotta wear my napkin undies. I'm a girl.
Bleed out vagina. Good thing I got a napkin under vagina.
Anyway, go ahead.
But I'm going to give girls the pass as far as that goes because I don't understand what it's like to have that shit down there,
That
dude.
portal. That's a portal.
And there's nothing they can zip up. But for a dude, if you're not wearing underwear under your jeans, I will punch you in the chest. You need to learn that lesson.
Yeah.
I'll zip your dick up in your zipper for you. Because that is mental, mate.
Yes.
It's mental.
Plus, I feel like if you don't wear underwear and you're a guy and you're wearing jeans, that inside of your zipper is just going to like give you a callus on your dick and balls and shaft.
We're sensitive. That's the one thing that's sensitive about a man. That's it. In his armpits. Don't be tickling
Oh,
me.
I got punched in the armpit once. It hurt.
I bet.
When I was younger, I was doing Taekwondo, and we were getting ready for a tournament. And a big thing in Taekwondo, all the points are counted by the striking. So there's no grabbing a hold. Once you get close to somebody, there's no grabbing a hold. You just if you're chest to chest with somebody, you either have to punch them or kick them, and you don't get points for certain kind of punches in Taekwondo. So when you're so close to somebody, you have to lift your leg up and try to kick them in the head. It's like the easiest way to actually get points up close is kicking somebody in the head. But if you get close to them, they'll put their arms straight up in the air to protect their head. Their arms being way up like this will block the kicks coming this way. So my Taekwondo instructor isn't explaining this to us. So he goes, Jake, put your arms up like this. And I went to put my arms straight up. He goes, if somebody puts their arms up like this, you do one of these. Boom. And he punches me right in the armpit. Kind of like, not hard, but like hard enough to like,
Yeah.
but that I was like, oh my gosh, that hurt really bad.
Yeah.
Like he punched me. You never think getting punched in the armpit hurts. It hurts.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, what the fuck? I've never been punched in the armpit in my life.
Yeah.
A grown man punched me right in the armpit when I was 16 years old. I'll never be the same.
How to manipulate anyone.
I know how much that hurts to get hit in the armpit. Because when I was a kid, we had this huge buckeye tree in our yard.
I'm sorry, no comprende.
Buckeye tree in the yard.
Oh, okay.
And my brother would duct tape all these buckeye nuts together, and then he'd hit me with them like a giant ball of nuts. Okay?
Okay.
And I would have the same defense to guard my head. First, it started out as, no, don't throw it. I'm unarmed, right? But then I realized he was going to throw it anyways at straight at my head, so I would turn real quick. Like, no, don't throw it. And I'd block it. Well, one time it hit me right in the armpit. And I've never felt worse pain from a buckeye. I've gotten hit here. I've gotten hit here even. Got hit here even.
The armpit
Even really close right here.
armpit was the worst, huh?
But the armpit actually bled.
It bled?
Yeah. There's a vein in there next to your smelly smell gland
Yeah.
where you sweat.
Yeah.
And there's a vein there and it bled.
There's like a serious artery right there in your armpit.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I probably narrowly survived then.
Yeah, you narrowly did survive, dude. Your older brother almost fucking killed you.
Dude.
And you know what? They don't want to talk about that being trauma. They don't want to talk about that. They want to talk about, oh, boo-hoo, I got bullied. They don't want to talk about big brothers hitting you with buckeyes, you know?
Yeah. My siblings are like, Poppy had it so easy. Mom and Dad gave him everything. You know what they didn't give me? Buck out of the armpit. You did.
Yeah, they didn't give you
You did.
buck out of the armpit training.
How are they supposed to prepare you for that?
They weren't thinking about it because they weren't sick and twisted like your siblings.
So after that, I I went down and I hid in the basement. I was like, what can I find? Because it was just a bunch of Dad's tools. And I found some steel wool.
Nice.
And I put steel wool on my armpits. So that way, every time I got hit with a buckeye in the armpit, it bounced off that steel wool.
Nice.
Well, after a while, that started to chafe.
Yeah.
It made me bleed more.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't have any armpit hairs, because I had steel wool on my armpits.
Dude, I have a similar story about my older brother abusing me. We would play paintball, okay? So we didn't have a semi-automatic paintball gun. We had a pump paintball gun. So we played this game where one person would run around the yard, the other person would try to shoot him.
This is pretty similar to what we did, yeah.
Yeah, so, you know, he would
Games
go
are simple then.
Yeah. Well, the last time
Now we have
played
iPads.
with this pump paintball gun, I got shot right on the inside of the thigh, and it dropped me. And I had this bruise that was like, it was like one of them bruises that is instantly like, it's a deep saturated red right off the bat.
Oh.
Because it's nice and soft in that area on the inside of the thigh.
Yeah.
So what I did is I went to the basement, okay?
What
Went to the basement.
was in there?
I grabbed 2 frying pans that were the smaller ones, like the size of ones to cook a scrambled egg or two.
Skillet.
I grabbed 2 skillets that were the size to cook
Feel like a monster.
a tiny like egg or two. Just one. I grabbed 2 of them. And I tied them to a belt. And I put the metal part of the skillet on the inside of my thigh.
Yeah.
That way when I played paintball again, if I ever got shot on the inside of the thigh, I would hit that cast iron.
Right. Ding, 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 ding.
That's it.
Yeah. Dang, that's really smart. I never would have thought about having, you know, not even in football, they don't have they have inside thigh armor. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
Inside thigh pads.
and that's where that's where
Knights
most-
never had that. I've seen that. They had chainmail, but they never had inside thigh armor.
Were knights never scared of getting their dick cut off?
Well, they definitely had that, but they didn't have the inside thigh armor. One thing that I realized after getting hit with the Buckeyes, then using the steel wool, which was one step away from chainmail, by the way, then it's just chainmail, but a lot tighter. It's just smaller, tighter. It's like chicken wire version of chainmail.
Right.
You know? Something I learned is that my brother only hit me with Buckeyes while I was asleep. While I was awake, I mean. So I would just stay asleep as long as I could.
To avoid the abuse.
Yeah, and he would be like, you know, I could hear him walk up the stairs. He'd look in. Because that was the stairs creaking.
We all know that's a good sound effect. Go on with the story.
Well, it kind of sounded like a frog.
Okay.
And he would look in and I'd go. He'd go, rats.
Oh.
He he'd walk. He'd walk away. Walk away. He'd come back. Be 2 p.m. You know, first time it was like 11.
Yeah.
Come back around 2. Is my brother awake? I want to hit him with a Buckeye in the armpit. Yeah, his friend Ryan McLaughlin's with him on this time.
I'm doing the sound effects this time. Okay. You're at the top of the stairs now.
Him and Ryan McLaughlin are at the seal of the door.
I said I was going to do sound effects.
Oh, sorry. That's the door. Do a door sound effect.
Oh, let me try again.
They look in. I'm there laying there. A full board of Scrabble in front of me.
Scrapple?
Scrabble.
Okay.
I was playing by myself for hours. Practicing
Yeah.
for when it got dark. And full board of Scrabble on my lap. You going? He sees me. He goes, rats.
No, I said I was doing it. What is it? The door closing?
Yeah. Yeah. And then 6 p.m.
You slept all day in his eyes.
Yeah, 6 p.m. shows up.
Yeah.
My mom comes up.
Yeah. I said I was going to do the things.
Okay. My mom walks up the stairs. That's literally what I did. Have an imagination.
Boing.
Oh, my mom shows up and all of a sudden the bread dick comes out. So, oh man, I love your mom. I love your mom with my friggin' wheat dick.
Boing.
But yeah, basically what I'm saying is I understand how bad it hurts to get hit in the armpit.
Yeah.
Long story short.
Yeah. Well, thanks for telling me that relatable story. That does make me feel better for, like, you being able to share your trauma about getting hit in the armpit, like, makes me feel better about my trauma, you know?
Well, it's not that I was trying to one-up you with what happened to my armpit.
Every day is a new day.
It's that I just wanted you to realize I understood where you're coming from.
You my best friend.
Nice.
Sometimes people do that. Sometimes people are just trying to connect with you, but you feel like they're trying to one-up you, but they're just trying to connect with you.
Yeah,
You
that's
know?
like probably
And then
80% of the time.
And then sometimes people are always trying to one-up you. And they're like, yeah, man, it's crazy. I have these tattoos, and like, I'm sure you understand this, but like, people are scared of me now
Yeah.
because I like have tattoos of flowers on my hand, and like, grandmothers are like, oh my god,
Like, they're typically scared of me.
yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever had someone try to do that to you?
Yeah, all the time. They try
Always.
to tell me that people are scared of them because they have tattoos.
And they also do other things that are scary,
Yeah.
like pull their feet out in public
That's freaky
or wear Tevas instead of Chacos
psycho.
or wear shirts that were given to them with
Mentality.
mentality or butterfly.
Bonafide mentality.
But
Yeah.
sometimes people are just trying to connect and they're just dickheads about it.
That's it. That's literally it. If you're a smart enough person to identify when somebody who's trying to connect comes off as a dickhead, even though they're not meaning to be, if you're strong enough to identify that, you should brush it off and go, they're not being a dickhead. They're just not smart enough to communicate properly. And you shouldn't take offense, and you should just move on with your day.
I do that with everyone, to be honest, with any situation that I disagree with. I go, it makes me feel better. I may be the dumb one, but I go, oh, they're too stupid. And then I just brush everything off that they ever said.
As you should.
Yeah, like if someone goes, politics, disagreeable.
Politics is the biggest one.
They go, disagreeable. Oh.
If the people who are like more progressive are hearing a redneck or somebody who's being ignorant
Yeah.
talk about something,
Yeah.
they should just go, oh, they're just too dumb to get it. Move on with my day. Instead of, I got to teach them. Nobody's going to learn anything they don't want to learn. So if they're just being dumb, you just should forget about it and move on with your day.
Yep. You can't teach someone
Anything.
at all
Unless they want to learn it.
unless you're in school, like
Yeah.
a baby.
School is for babies.
That's coming from the guy who's dating a professor. And I'll tell you this right now, she ain't teaching me shit yet.
I know something she taught you.
What?
You do chores now.
She makes me.
I know. I heard that the other day, remember?
Yeah.
Well, chores are good.
No, they're not.
They're good for you.
For what?
To keep your house looking nice.
Okay. For you, though?
Yeah.
Okay, you said for your house looking nice. Okay, give me an example of a chore that you do that is good for you.
The dishes.
House looking nice.
No, it's just you could get bugs if you don't do the dishes.
Okay, then don't eat off dishes. Loophole. Just eat off the floor.
But then if you
Eat off the coffee table like a fucking man.
but then you have to wipe the coffee table
No, you don't.
or you'll get bugs. All
Yeah.
chores do is get rid of bugs.
Honestly, that is exactly why I do chores. Because Kelly hates ants.
Who don't?
She hates ants.
What about uncles?
That's not how she says ants. She says aunts, like a freaking rich person. And now I have
Dude.
to say that sometimes.
Aunt?
And yeah, she started making me wear like polo shirts
You wore polo shirts in the
and
past.
dockers
How dare she?
and striped shorts.
Oh Lord.
But I do wear Jack Black deodorant now, so that's pretty much the only thing that's been good about moving in there, other than living with someone I love. Is besides that is the Jack Black deodorant. It is really good.
I'm definitely gonna have to get in the game.
Yeah, it's so different feeling.
Really?
Yeah.
Like what's so different about it?
Like, you know that feeling you get when you sweat a lot and your arms, when you're running, your arms slip
Yeah.
through? Well, that's just good in general. I mean, that's just a good feeling. Like you're just like, whoop, just slipping around. Whoop, whoop. There's no friction. There is no friction. I have zero friction. Zero friction here. I mean, that Jack Black deodorant, do you feel the friction in yours? Like when you kind of move it this way? Like me?
A little, yeah.
I only feel friction with my arms, not my
Question.
armpits.
The Jack Black deodorant, is it dry? Or is it like the gel kind
no,
of?
it's dry.
Sweet.
White.
Sweet.
White and in a circle.
Hell yeah.
It's a circle one.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's like totally different. It's not like a little thin thing where they can like fit it into the thing better, like into the rack better at Walmart. It's
Yeah.
like black. It's Jack Black, bro. It's Jack Black, round black.
Wow. Round black.
And you twist it off, and then you twist the bottom, and you
Okay.
twist it back on. It's like legit.
Okay. Question. Do you have any announcements for the podcast? Before I close
Jack
out.
Black deodorant. It's not associated with Jack Black whatsoever, but it's just a good name, I guess.
And
Leave the podcast a review.
always leave the podcast a good review. Maybe get on Google and leave the Everman's Barbershop a good review.
Yeah.
That's
and
what we're
mention
announcing.
Dogman.
How to manipulate anyone.
I'm sorry, no comprende.
Every day is a new day.
That's it. Yeah, give us a follow on Instagram, Today's Pray. Give us a follow on TikTok, Today's Pray Podcast. Give us a follow on YouTube and give us a subscription. Subscribe.